Today, we're going to tour the National Naval Aviation Museum located in a naval air station in Pensacola, Florida. This museum is devoted to the history of the naval aviation, including that of the United States Navy, the United States Marine Corps, and the United States Coast Guard. Its mission is to select, collect, preserve, and display appropriate memorabilia representative of the development, growth, and historic heritage of the United States naval aviation.
That's the F-14 Tomcat is seen on Top Gun. Tom Cruise was doing his thing. Best fighter to ever fly from the flight decks of carriers was the F-14 Tomcat, built by Grumman Aerospace. So the Tomcat flew from 1972 to 2006, and in that time they lost 36 or 68 crew members. Made the ultimate sacrifice, which means they were killed.
Oh, that's too many.
We don't know how they were killed. Their names are all here.
Wow.
This anchor weighed 30,210 pounds, and it was manufactured at the Norfolk Navy Yard in 1942. It was installed on the aircraft carrier USS Essex the same year. The Blue Angels typically perform aerial displays in at least 60 shows annually at 30 locations throughout the United States and 2 shows at 1 location in Canada. An estimated 11 million spectators view the squadron during air shows from March through November each year. You may also purchase a ticket for the flight simulator's Blue Angels 4D experience during your tour. This is a replica of the USS George HW Bush CVN-77. It is the 10th and final Nimitz-class supercarrier of the United States Navy. The USS Langley CV-1 was the United States Navy's first aircraft carrier. Eugene Ely was American aviation pioneer credited with the first shipboard aircraft takeoff and landing. And Glenn Curtiss was an American aviation and motorcycling pioneer and a founder of the United States aircraft industry. The Skylab II was the first crewed mission to Skylab, the first U.S. orbital space station. Pete Conrad commanded Skylab II in 1973. On the mission, he and his crewmates repaired significant launch damage to the Skylab space station. Paul J. Waits was also one of the 3-man crew who flew on the Skylab II. Dr. Joseph P. Kerwin served as the science pilot for the Skylab II mission and the first medical doctor to practice in space.
During the descent, we'll get rid of this area right here, and everything that's in it will just burn up as it's coming into the atmosphere, so that way we can get rid of a little bit of trash.
The raft was the subject of the 2014 movie Against the Sun, recounts of the harrowing adventures of the three downed U.S. Navy airmen Harold Dixon, Tony Pastula, and Gene Aldrich in the Pacific Ocean during World War II. The USS Enterprise CVN-65 is a decommissioned United States Navy aircraft carrier. It's the first nuclear-powered aircraft carrier and the 8th United States naval vessel to bear the name. It is the longest naval vessel ever built. The only ship of her class, Enterprise, was at the time of inactivation the third oldest commissioned vessel in the United States Navy after the wooden-hulled USS Constitution and USS Pueblo. The Naval Aviation Hall of Honor recognizes individuals for extraordinary achievements in the naval aviation. Since its inception in 1979, Hall of Honor has enshrined over 80 people representing every element of the naval aviation family: the Navy, Marine Corps, Coast Guard, and civilian. Each recipient is represented in the museum with a plaque detailing their accomplishments and contributions to the naval aviation. The world-renowned architectural team of Paul and Rosa Chen applied their creative talent to design the magnificent structure that houses the National Museum of Naval Aviation. Our 41st United States President George H.W. Bush enlisted in the United States Navy as a naval aviator during World War II. He flown 58 missions, completed 128 carrier landings, and recorded 1,228 hours of flight time. He was awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross. The Naval Aviation Medal of Honor is the nation's highest decoration that can be bestowed upon a member of the U.S. military. In this wall, there are 44 individuals associated with naval aviation who received the Medal of Honor for their heroic actions. More than 150 aircraft and spacecraft are on display in this museum. John Henry Towers was a highly decorated United States Navy 4-star admiral and pioneer naval aviator. He was officially designated as Naval Aviator Number 3 with an effective date of 1914. He was posthumously designated the second recipient of the Gray Eagle Award as the most senior active naval aviator from 1928 until his retirement. He was enshrined in the National Aviation Hall of Fame in 1966, the International Aerospace Hall of Fame in 1973, the Naval Aviation Hall of Honor in 1981, and the Georgia Aviation Hall of Fame in 2004. I want to thank Google and Wikipedia for providing the information I narrated in this video. We hope you enjoyed touring the National Naval Aviation Museum. And if you'd like to see more of our travel video, click the thumbs up and the subscribe button below. Until next time, we wish you many happy trails and thank you for viewing our video.